Alrighty, next game is the 49ers and the Cardinals. And man, oh man, the Cardinals struggling to score in the second half, and the 49ers made it close. I think they tied up the game at one point. Was this 10-10 at one point? It was 10-7. And that was it. So, okay, I thought it was tied at one point, but the 49ers stick to it. Trey Lance out there starting this game. So let's start here. And Trey Lance, and wow, they're not going to show Trey Lance's numbers. So they don't put up Zach Wilson's passing numbers, and they don't put up Trey Lance's passing numbers. Interesting here. Alrighty, so let's go to our mobile device and pull up these yards and stats ourselves because NFL.com did not put them up there. But here we go. Trey Lance goes 15 of 29. 15 of 29, nothing great. 51% completion percentage, really bad. 192 yards on 15 completions. I will give him that. Not really dinking and dunking. No touchdowns and 1 interception. Let's see where this interception came. And it came on the first drive of the game. So welcome to the league, right? Trey Lance, sheesh. And the Cardinals go down and score a touchdown, making it 7-0. So Trey Lance, not the worst game out there. He made it competitive and he stayed the course. The first interception on the first drive didn't kill his confidence, and it didn't give the Cardinals all the momentum in the world. They kind of stalled at 10 points for a while, and then Trey Lance was able to go down on a touchdown drive in the third quarter, and a turnover on downs here. What are they just not getting it done? 4th and 1 at the 49-yard line. And then a 4th and 4 at the 48-yard line. So aggressive play calling there by Kyle Shanahan. That's exactly what you have to do against division opponents, against close games, and trying to truly believe in your quarterback and your weapons and all that. So Kyle Shanahan, not a bad play calling here. We'll probably watch, obviously, Trey Lance. Is that going to be a made highlight? What do we got? Every play from Trey Lance. Oh, fantastic. We're definitely going to be watching that on Wednesday. Absolutely. So we'll break down Trey Lance, obviously, but not a bad first showing. Put up 10 points, competitive, staying into it in the fourth quarter. Just couldn't really clutch it up when they needed to, and that's unfortunate, and you win against the best team in the league. So not a bad overall debut by Trey Lance. I believe Kyle Shanahan said after the game that Jimmy Garoppolo is still the starting quarterback when he's healthy. Yeah, they were saying the same thing about Andy Dalton. Look how that turned out. So I'm sure they're just chomping at the bit to get rid of Jimmy Garoppolo, and we'll see how quick that comes. All right, let's talk about the running games here. Ed Mitchell here for the 49ers, 9 carries for 43 yards. Deebo Samuel had a run for 13 yards. Trey Sermon had a run for 7 yards, and Kyle Juszczyk had a run for 0 yards. But, you start a rookie quarterback. Oh, Trey Lance, they didn't even put up any of his rushes, any of his stats. He had 16 rushes for 89 yards. Real solid work there. But maybe run the ball a little bit more to ease him in. They truly just kind of threw Trey Lance out there and said, hey, run with it, pass with it, do whatever you got to do. And obviously it did not work too well. And this 49ers team doesn't really have that many running backs. I get it. All their running backs are injured and all that. So they were kind of damned if they do, damned if they didn't. So I guess we can't blame Kyle Shanahan too much for just trying to get his rookie out there and seeing what he can do, just really throwing him out there to flounder or to rise. And he treaded water. He treaded water. Nothing bad, nothing great. All right, let's see who Trey Lance was throwing the ball to. We get Deebo Samuel, leading receiver here, 3 receptions, 58 yards. Kyle Juszczyk, 3 receptions, 35 yards. Brandon Ayuk, 2 catches, 32 yards. Ross Dwelly, 2 receptions, 25 yards. Mohamed Sanu, 2 receptions, 19 yards. And Eli Mitchell, 2 receptions for 19 yards. So spreading the ball around decently well, decently balanced, trying to get everybody involved. Solid work there by Trey Lance. Unfortunate, no win. And then the Cardinals, a little interesting that they went kind of toe-to-toe. We thought this was going to be a big old blowout here for the Cardinals since it was going to be Trey Lance, but it was only a 7-point game, and they got it done in the clutch. So once again, this Cardinals team finding out ways to win multiple ways. Down big because they turned the ball over themselves, and now they're down, double digits in the second half. They come back to win. They play a turnover-free game against the Rams, and start to finish, great 60 minutes of football. And then here against the 49ers, they get out to a solid start. They put up 10 points, but then they kind of flounder for the rest of the game, and then they finally flip the switch there when it's 10-7, when they needed a touchdown to put away the game with 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter. That's what they do, and they go up 17-7, and the game is over basically from that point. So Cardinals, they let teams hang around. They close the door when they need to. They're down. They need to come back. They do it, and they can play together and play a full 60 minutes of football together. So this Cardinals team, still impressive that they win, folks, and they'll probably still be the number 1 team in the NFL when we do our power rankings tomorrow on the show, and they are still the only 5-0 undefeated team in the league. So shout out to the Cardinals. It doesn't always look pretty, but they always feel in control of it, and they always get it done. So let's talk about Kyler Murray stats. Here we go. Kyler Murray goes 22 of 31. 22 of 31. We got 70% completion percentage. Fantastic. 239 yards. Not obviously the high offensive, high-powered offense through the air that we've seen and are accustomed to by the Cardinals, but they didn't need it for this game, and they still got the win, so no knocks here. He scored a touchdown as well. In the running game, Rondell Moore, the rookie receiver, 3 carries for 38 yards. Then we had James Conner, 10 rushes for 29 yards and a touchdown, and Chase Edmonds, 6 rushes for 15 yards. So they couldn't really rely on the running game, and we know that's kind of the worst thing about this Cardinals offense is the running backs. Nothing truly great out here. James Conner, Chase Edmonds, just kind of tier 2-ish. And then who was Kyler Murray throwing the ball to? DeAndre Hopkins, 6 receptions for 87 yards and a touchdown. Rondell Moore, super impressive out here, 5 receptions for 59 yards, truly getting it done. Big scenarios all around. I think he scored, or I think he helped move the ball here on this first touchdown drive right here. Here we go. Big play, 26-yard rush by Rondell Moore. I mean, this rookie is getting it done in every facet of the game. We love seeing this man explosive out here. Christian Kirk, 5 receptions for 39 yards. Chase Edmonds, 3 receptions for 19 yards. Rondell Moore is playing better than Jalen Waddle. I'll say that absolutely. I mean, Jalen Waddle is truly floundering out here, and, that's with the team and all that, with the Dolphins. But, every other wide receiver is making a big impact. To give credit to Rondell Moore. So great work here by this Cardinals team. Kyler Murray fumbled twice, didn't lose any of them. Andy Lee fumbled once, didn't lose it. Chase Edmonds fumbled once, lost it. Let's see where this fumble came. It came in the fourth quarter, and the 49ers unfortunately went 4 and out on that one on a turnover on down. So Cardinals, they are winning games close. They are winning in different situations early on in the season, and I definitely think that is huge for teams to do. Learn how to win in different situations. Winning is all that matters, and so far the Cardinals are doing it multiple ways. Shout out to the Cardinals. They win 17-10.